Hi guys, it's Mona Stone. Today I'm going to talk to you about suicide. Today, somebody that I've grown up with and that I'm quite close to tried to commit suicide today. And I have a friend that was in a psychiatric hospital because he tried to harm himself a few years ago. And today is September 10th, 2012. And today is Suicide Awareness Day, and you celebrate by writing love on your wrist and wearing yellow. I'm not wearing yellow, but I wrote it on my wrist. And I wanted to talk to you today about bullying and suicide because they both really intervene a lot with most people, actually, most teenagers. Kids that are bullied and made fun of in school, even if it's the smallest thing, like calling somebody a name, like a weirdo or a freak, or making fun of their religion or their hairstyle or their clothing style, can really damage a person on the inside and the outside, depending on, how badly it gets to that person. Now, oftenly, suicide is kind of goes hand in hand with bullying. Bullying is, honestly, if you bully, what you really need to think about whenever you look in the mirror, the next time you go to the bathroom and you're looking in the mirror, you're looking in your dressing room mirror, you have to look in that mirror and ask yourself, what does that other person that you bully at school so much do whenever they get home? Do they cut themselves? Do they drink excessively? Do they take drugs? Do they contemplate suicide? The thing is, you don't know that. You don't know what the other person goes home and does, and what they do themselves, and what it does to basically their friends and their family. And if you're a person who bullies, and that person that you're bullying commits suicide, it's your fault for them dying. You didn't hold the gun to their head, or you didn't make them take pills or anything, but they wouldn't have done it if you would have shown them a little kindness. Now, like I said, both of my friends threatened to commit suicide. Now, both of them, they're still alive and well. And even my aunt, whenever she was younger, she wanted to commit suicide because she had people that bullied her about her weight. And I think that if I bullied, and I have bullied people and I have made fun of people in the past, and then I realized that whenever you look back at what you said to that person, you called them a freak or a faggot, or you made fun of them because of their hair and their clothes, you just put this huge weight on their shoulders, and you're just adding on to it, and it can be little at a time, and that person can just get weighed down so much on it to the point where they break, and they'll either harm themselves or even harm other people, or they might even kill themselves. And I couldn't imagine if one of the kids that I had bullied in the past had harmed themselves in any way, whether it was just by cutting some skin open or putting a gun to their head. And I would feel like the most guilty person in the world. And that's what I really want you to think about. I think if the world showed everybody a little bit of kindness and a little bit of compassion, we'd have more birthdays, and we'd have, more kids sitting in desks at school. We'd have less reasons to cry, harming loved ones. I think if we saw somebody being bullied, that if we stood up for that person, we could actually change their whole course of life. Like, if you walk up and you're in school and you see somebody getting majorly picked on because of their hair, and you walk over to the bully and you just, tell them to stop, or, just divert the the person being bullied, you will that would make them so happy. They would, they would be so grateful. And, tonight, or that night, whenever they go home, instead of, harming themselves in any way, or harming anybody else in any way, they might be okay, and they might be able to live a normal life like a normal teenager. And that's all I wanted to say. Happy Suicide Awareness Day. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.